Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the most powerful ways to boost your mood, enhance your focus, and even improve your mental health. Ice baths. Now, the truth is, ice baths have been getting a lot of attention lately, and for very good reason. They don't just give you a shocking jolt of cold, they trigger some serious mental and physical benefits. If you're looking for a way to increase dopamine levels, feel more resilient in the face of stress, and just get a quick pick-me-up that actually works, stick around because I'm going to show you the science behind ice baths and how they can make a massive difference to your life. Let's talk about dopamine. What is it and why should we care? Dopamine's a neurotransmitter that plays a big role in our brains. It's a feel-good neurotransmitter responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reward. Dopamine gives us a rush of energy when we hit a goal or experience something exciting. And here's the thing, if your dopamine levels are low, it can leave you feeling sluggish, unmotivated, and even down. It's tied to a lot of things like focus, motivation. So if you're ever feeling stuck or meh, could be because your dopamine levels are low. But there's good news. Ice baths can actually boost dopamine levels in a natural and healthy way, and in a cumulative way if you do them regularly. So how exactly does it affect dopamine? This is the interesting part. When you immerse yourself in cold water, your body goes into what's called survival mode. It's a natural stress response that triggers your body to release endorphins, adrenaline, and dopamine. Cold water is a shock to your system, which activates your nervous system to get everything firing on all cylinders. New research from the University of Portsmouth found that cold exposure, like ice baths, can stimulate production of dopamine in the brain, increasing your feelings of pleasure and reward. That rush that you feel during and after the ice bath is your brain's way of rewarding you for handling that stress and coming out on the other side feeling stronger. But the key thing is it's not just a one-time boost. Research shows that regular cold exposure can create a sustained increase in dopamine levels over time. It's like building mental resilience, one bath at a time. Now let's break down exactly what's happening in your body when you step into that cold water. First, your body goes into shock. Your heart rate increases, blood vessels constrict, and your body tries to protect itself from the cold. But after a few minutes, something amazing happens. Your body starts to adapt. Studies from the National Institute of Health have shown that just after a few minutes of cold exposure, your body activates its natural recovery systems. The cold causes a release of norepinephrine, which helps to reduce pain and inflammation. This norepinephrine release also leads to increased dopamine production in the brain. So not only are you physically recovering from the cold, but your brain is getting a powerful boost of the feel-good chemical as well. That dopamine boost is why so many people report feeling amazing after an ice bath. You feel energized, clear-headed, and ready to take on whatever life throws at you. So things get even more interesting. Ice baths don't just help with dopamine. Ice baths can help you build resilience. The cold exposure triggers what's known as hormesis, which is a biological response where your body gets stronger when exposed to small, manageable stresses. Think of it like weightlifting for your nervous system. Studies out of the University of California have shown that people who regularly expose themselves to cold stress like ice baths have lower levels of anxiety, greater mental toughness, and increased emotional resilience. This means that over time you get better at handling life's challenges, whether it's stress at work, difficult situations in your personal life, or just the general chaos of day-to-day living. When your dopamine levels are boosted by ice baths, it also helps you to stay motivated and mentally sharp. It's like having a personal reset button that helps you be on top of your game. And you're going to get a boost of motivation. Have you ever felt like you just didn't have enough energy to take action, or that you're stuck in a cycle of procrastination? The dopamine boost from cold water will help. Research from the Journal of Clinical Psychology has found that dopamine plays a key role in motivation. So when your dopamine levels are high, your brain is more likely to seek out challenges, take risks, and push through difficult tasks. Because dopamine is directly tied to the brain's reward system. So when you experience something that makes you feel good, like the rush of an ice bath, your brain is more likely to want to repeat that experience. So if you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, an ice bath could be exactly what you need to kickstart that drive again. The benefits go beyond dopamine. Studies out of the University of Zurich have found that cold exposure also activates your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and self-control. So when you're stepping into that cold water, not only are you boosting dopamine levels, but you're also improving your ability to make decisions and stay on track with your goals. It's like you're training your brain and body to handle more stress, more focus, or more action, which is huge when it comes to living a productive and a purposeful life. And let's be real, we could could all use a little bit of mental strength. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you use ice baths effectively without overdoing it? First off, maybe don't go big before you test it out. So rather than doing a 20-minute ice bath, if you've never done it before, start slow, and there's a simple way to ease yourself into it. Start with cold showers and gradually decrease the temperature until you're comfortable with colder water. You could start off by putting each arm in one at a time, gradually desensitizing yourself to the cold water, and you could immerse yourself for 30 seconds. Or you could do this for 1 to 3 minutes. Once you're used to that, you can try full ice baths. Try a tub of cold water and add ice and stay in for around 3 to 5 minutes. You don't need to go longer than that. After your ice bath, make sure to warm up with a blanket or some hot tea or a warm shower. New research from the American Journal of Physiology shows that 3 to 5 minutes of cold exposure is enough to trigger the dopamine release without overstressing your system. The key is consistency. Doing it regularly will give you long-term benefits. So if you're serious about strengthening your mindset and taking your mental health to the next level, regular ice baths can play a huge role. To wrap it up, ice baths aren't just a trend, they're a scientifically backed way to boost dopamine levels phenomenally and improve mental clarity and build emotional resilience. So when done right, they can supercharge your motivation, help you stay focused, and give you the energy that you need to tackle life's challenges head on. So if you're looking for a way to level up your mood, your mental toughness, and overall well-being, ice baths are definitely worth considering. Just start slow, be consistent, and enjoy the powerful benefits that come with a little bit of cold exposure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more health and wellness tips. Stay strong, stay motivated, and I'll catch you in the next video.